Welcome to Clock It, where your opinion is what wins you the game. Today we are joined by our incredible contestants. You know her from your favorite podcast. Help me welcome Jean. Hey, girl.
Hi, Koiya.
How are you?
That suit.
Why,
Suiting.
thank you,
Okay.
thank you, thank
I'm good,
you.
though. How are you?
I am awesome. It is
So happy to
another
be here.
great day. I am happy to have you join us. And she is our favorite fashionista from Instagram.
Yes.
Help me welcome Devynai.
Hey, Devynai. Hey, how are you doing?
You look very fashionable today.
Thank you. We got
Always.
a little color combination
I
going
know.
on.
The black and pink and white.
I love it.
Love
We
to
match
see
Clock
it.
It. Okay.
You match our Clock It set. You're absolutely right. Well, ladies, as you know, this game is just not about getting the answers correct. You got to know what you're talking about, and more importantly, you got to clock it. So give that big buzzer a hit. That's exactly what you'll be doing anytime you want to clock in and give your answers. I think you guys are hyped, ready, competitive. Let's get this show on the road. Here we are. First question in round one. Who is now the world's highest grossing actor? Devynai.
Zoe Saldaña.
Zoe it is. Now, what helped her attain this title?
Avatar took her over the edge. You know, the series is still flowing. We just had a new one come out over Christmas break. The third one, I think it's second one, Fire and Ash. Third one.
Third.
We got, third one. It was so good.
Oh, so you saw it?
I did see it.
Okay.
I love Avatar, so yeah.
Is it as long as all the other ones?
It is. It is. So you might have to make sure you got your snacks.
Okay.
Your attention span is ready to sit down and watch.
Okay.
But it's good.
So my attention span is very short. So 3-hour films I don't do well with, but maybe I'll make an exception for this
Avatar
one.
is good.
She's the first actress globally to do what, Jean?
Oh my gosh, she's been in 4 films that all hit over $2 billion.
That's crazy.
Which is why she's the highest paid actor. Like she's lucky. She's got top tier roles, okay? She's been in Avengers, she's been in Star Trek, like she's just in all the huge films.
She is totally that girl.
She's
doing
that girl.
Her thing. In 2024 alone, her global box office total was what, Devynai?
2024 was
It was 14 billion.
14 billion
With a B.
With a B.
With a B.
Yes.
14
That's crazy.
billion.
With the B.
Insane. I understand why she's the highest paid.
Yeah.
How much did she make from Avatar, Jean?
Avatar, the first one made 4 billion. The second one made 8 billion.
Double that, yep.
And then the third one will probably be 12, 16, I don't know. It just keeps going up and up and up. You know, they're having a bigger budget. The movies are getting better. They're getting more creative. It's just amazing.
She is doing her thing, let me tell you. This woman right here, highest grossing, love to see
Go
it. I
Zoe.
cannot wait to see how much she's gonna make from this last
Yes.
Avatar, because her net worth is already how much?
60 million.
$60
million.
What do you even do with that amount?
She's
of
up
money?
there. You know
I
I can
guess-
spend it, Koiya.
Let me show you.
Jean, you totally could
know I
spend that
can spend
100%. I have no doubt that you could. All right, Devynai, 100 points you have on the board. Jean, you are at 0, but we have more opportunities for you to make money and points. Let's keep this game rolling. Here we go. Next question. Who opened up about losing 120 pounds after trying to lose weight his whole adult life? Jean.
DJ Mustard.
How much did Mustard weigh in 2018?
A whopping 340.
That is crazy.
I don't think anybody.
I don't even think he looked like 340. Do we remember him being
he
340?
was big when he first came out. He was
okay,
big.
yeah.
He
Now to
was
see the
huge.
comparison
Yes.
side by side.
Okay.
I get it. I
was huge.
understand wholeheartedly. What made Mustard begin this wellness journey, Devynai?
So he had a friend that passed away actually from kidney failure and liver failure, and so that was kind of like a wake-up call, because you know they like drinking that lean,
Yeah.
and it was just not doing them any favors, so he had to get his life together.
And he began to do that, and I'm happy for him. Once we have this kind of epiphany that, hey, like, this is not what life should be. What's Mustard's ideal weight for himself, though?
I think he wants to be between 190 and 200, which is my weight. So I don't know, Mustard. Just slow it down. Just slow it down a little bit.
Is that too much?
That's small.
Okay.
But he's 5'7", but still, that's still small.
5'7".
But right now he's at 225, so he's not that far from his weight goal. But I think he should just stop. He looks good right now.
Okay, that was Jean's words,
That's
not mine,
my opinion.
Mustard. So if you decide to come for anyone up here, let it be her, not me, okay? All right, Jean, 100 points you have on the board. Devynai, you have 100 as well. Let's keep it rolling. Next question it is. Who is set to host the 2026 Grammys for the 6th year? Jean.
Trevor Noah.
I love Trevor Noah. He can do no wrong in my eyes.
He's so amazing.
Now, rumor has it that Trevor's last year is this year. Is that true?
It has been confirmed by the other executive producer. I don't know why. They didn't say why, but he had a good run. He took over for Alicia Keys after Alicia Keys in 2019 and 2020. She did it for 2 consecutive years. And then he's done it for 6 years. And he's so witty. He's so smart. He's so knowledgeable about everything. Like, he's 10 out of 10.
Who is leading in Grammy nominations this year, Devynì?
Kendrick Lamar.
Are we surprised?
Not surprised at all. But him, as well as like Sabrina Carpenter, some other artists are, you know, taking it home. Well, they probably will take it home, but they're leading the nomination. So it's going to be a good Grammys this year.
Yeah.
I am excited to see it. When is the Grammy Award ceremony and where can viewers watch this, Jean?
It's February 1st and it comes on CBS. But yeah, look, there it is. 2020. Oh, that's last year's.
That is last year's. But yeah, Trevor will
He doesn't
be
even have
there
the same
again.
hair anymore.
He looks completely
Yeah.
different. Everyone's losing weight, getting a new
Get the
look.
hairstyle.
What is it about 2026? Do I need to change things up?
New year, new us.
New year, new them. All right. Jean, 200 points you have on the board. And Devynì, you are at 100. This is our very last question in round 1, ladies. I'll have you know. Let's hop straight into it. Last question, round 1. Which designer brand allegedly tracks addresses and social media to determine access to their handbags? Jean.
Hermès. It's
As
so ridiculous.
if a Hermès bag doesn't already cost a house, and not a house payment, a house.
Full house, yeah.
You have to go to this extent? This is wild. Are customers even giving consent for something like this?
They're not. They're looking at their history, their purchase history. They're looking at the address. They're looking at the demographic of the address to see, like, where do you live, to see if you can be on the list to shop with us. They're looking at their social medias, how they handle themselves on there. If you come in the store wearing a Rolex and you're flashy, you're off the list.
Yeah.
Like, no, you're not our type of shopper, which is crazy.
Insane. A social media user gave us the breakdown on actually what takes place behind the scenes. Check it out.
We all know that Hermès built its empire on ultra exclusivity, especially around the quota bags like the Birkin and Kelly. They're never on display, you can't just order them. Boutiques keep them in stock, but sales associates release them sparingly based on purchase history, loyalty, spending in other lines, and whether you have the potential to become a full-fledged Hermès client. To even request a bag, you must win a rare leather appointment. Since 2019, Hermès runs an online lottery in Paris covering its busiest boutiques, replacing queues to manage overwhelming demand. But even with an appointment, there is no guarantee. Store managers control sales with daily and monthly revenue caps, and ahead of Fashion Week, limits are deliberately lowered to reserve stock for priority clients.
This is insane. The fact that I have the money in my account should be enough for me to just go purchase this bag. What is something that can potentially get you dropped from this list of getting access to purchase their bags, Devynì?
Number 1 is being too flashy. They are quiet luxury to the T. So if you are walking in the stores doing too much, wearing a Rolex, feeling like you're not in line with that brand, all the things, where you live, social media.
Or even if you shop at multiple Hermès locations.
Which is crazy. It's still, the money's still going.
They said choose one and stick to it, okay?
Straight.
Because you're doing too much. You're giving us too much. You're moving around too flashy. Just pick one and stick to it. But yeah, it's so ridiculous.
This is insane. Has Hermès ever been sued by customers for something like this?
Yeah, same type of thing in 2024. The customers were not happy, doing the same type of situation where you have to be, it's just doing too much.
Yeah.
I say doing too much.
Yeah, looking at their purchase history, like they said, you even have to buy certain brand accessories to even qualify.
What if I don't want the accessories?
Exactly.
And if you're buying only the popular bag, like the Kelly or whatever, no. You got to be buying the things that everybody's not trying to get.
I mean, let's be honest, the Kellys are the only cute ones.
Right.
Or the Birkins, in my
honestly,
opinion.
yeah,
If it's not a
honestly.
Kelly or a Birkin, who wants a how will you know that I spent $50,000 or $100,000 on this
They're
bag?
looking it up, girl. They got a whole data tracking what you spent your money on in their store.
Jean, as you mentioned, you can spend some money.
Spend.
If you had this type of money, are you using it to purchase an Hermès
I don't
bag?
got this type of money.
Oh, you are absolutely right. I am sorry.
Clock it.
Quiet luxury over here. Are you purchasing an Hermès bag?
You see, I'm not flashy.
Oh, okay. Perfect customer.
I be in Hermès every other week. Y'all don't even know. But you know, they make it too difficult. I like simplicity. Anything too difficult, you just leave me alone. So no, I don't think I would. Who's to say? I don't know. I don't know what I would do with that much amount of money. $24,000 bag. I might got to see what that's about.
Some of them go up to $250,000.
No, I started small.
Yes, very small. Definitely, we know you are a fashionista.
Yes.
Talk
I'm
to
a fashion girl. To me, it's an investment. So if I had that kind of money, yes, you will be seeing me walk around with it.
Okay.
Quietly. I may not be able to walk in like this, but quietly, yes.
Okay.
Ma'am.
Well, I'm going to put myself in this, and I'm going to say no. You will not catch me with a $250,000 bag on my arm. I'd rather be living in that home or have that go to something.
If you got it, hey.
I think even if I did have it, I'd rather feed the homeless or help try to end world hunger or something. I don't know. There's just better avenues to do with this money, in my opinion. I don't know.
Look,
Jean, 300 points you have on the board. Devini, 100 points you have.
Yeah.
Gotta let you know, usually things are a little bit different right now. Devini, talk to me. How are we feeling about round one? And talk to me about this score, more importantly.
I ain't worried. I can bring it back. We got time. That's only round one.
Yes.
Don't count me out.
I love it. We love a queen that knows how to bounce back. And Jean, as we know here, you are very competitive. Every week, Jean is coming for this clock. Like, it is her mission to get crowned with this clock. How are we feeling about round one so far?
Like I was saying, usually I'm up here against a guy, and I'm such a girl's girl. I'm trying to take it easy, but it's hard. Like, I'm like, girl, hurry up, hit the bus. But, you know.
I don't think there's any taking easy in what's going on right here with the score.
You know,
so if you're trying, maybe try a little harder, because we are not seeing.
I gotta get the clock.
Turn hers off.
I have to get the clock, guys. I can't leave here without it.
It is an every week thing for her to get this clock. Well, ladies, you are doing your thing. Devini, step it up a little bit more, girl.
I'm ready.
We're getting ready to enter into round two. Here's our very first question in round two. Which R&B legend is warning fans of fake AI-generated news stories about her? Devini.
Shaka Khan.
What AI-generated stories are being put out about Shaka?
The most hilarious one to me is that Auntie is pregnant.
Who is believing that Shaka Khan is pregnant? Who?
Seriously, why would they even put that out?
Why is that a thing?
Play too much. Y'all play too much.
I don't understand why that's even a thing, but hey, in the days and times that we are living in, I guess anything is possible.
Anything.
Where can fans get official updates about Shaka, Jean?
If you want to know the real tea for what Miss Shaka got going on, Auntie Shaka got going on, go to her official website, shakakhan.com. Anything else other than that, she said it's not. If it's not on the website, it's not true. Okay, she's not pregnant. She doesn't have farewell.
Pregnant is wild.
It's so wild. I can't get over it.
She's not having any farewell shows or any documentaries that are coming out. Like she said, if it's not on shakakhan.com, it's not true.
Now, Jean, I know later this month, Shaka Khan is being honored for what and where at?
Yes, she's getting a Luminary Award for her influence beyond the music. She's like a cultural influence. Everybody in our culture knows Shaka Khan.
100%.
Okay, big hair Shaka Khan, she's that lady, okay?
I think this is definitely well-deserved for somebody like Shaka.
For sure.
Jean, you're at 300 points. Devini is making a comeback. She is up to 200. We got more questions, y'all. Let's keep it rolling on to our next one. What infamous house is reportedly set to go on sale for nearly $30 million? Devini.
Told you, Fresh Prince. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
My girl is not playing with y'all right now, okay? How iconic is this house in Black culture?
So iconic. There's probably not one person in our culture that doesn't know the house, the theme song, everything that goes along with the Fresh Prince. So this is an iconic moment for the house to be sold.
Yeah, before there was a time of Netflix and Hulu and all these different things, we had like 5 faithful sitcoms that we were watching. Martin, Fresh Prince, Girlfriends, the list goes on, but this was definitely one of them.
For sure.
So this is a staple in the Black community. How many square feet and how many bedrooms are in this house?
This house is 10,000 square feet. It has only 6 bedrooms, which I thought it would be more. But
Same.
If you remember I don't even know if the set, well, yeah. So the set, you know, the big living room, the big dining room, the big kitchen and stuff like that. So that takes up a lot of the square footage of the house. But yeah, 6-bedroom house. Again, like she said, it's such an iconic house that we all know and love. But yeah, it's on sale now for $30 million. And it's not even in Bel-Air. Did you know that?
That was going to be my next question. So what we were told or what they portrayed is that this was in Bel Air, but the house is not even in Bel Air. Where is it?
It's in Brentwood. It's in Brentwood.
Close enough, but still, I feel like false advertising there.
Like, you think you're gonna be in Bel Air when you at this house, but no, it's in Brentwood.
What is the house currently being used for, Devynni?
It's actually being used for another Netflix series. They didn't disclose what, but I think it's still being filmed, so they didn't let that out. But which is kind of cool to actually think about. It's still something that people want to use, iconic after 30 years. Like, Fresh Prince has been gone for a while. So this is a real iconic moment.
I agree. If you happen to be sitting on $30 million and you enjoy all things nostalgia, go ahead and get this house. I don't have $30 million, but it'll be a cool investment, I think. You can turn it into an Airbnb. You can rent it out. Have every room that's themed. That would be a dope investment for someone who has $30 million. All right, Jean, 300 points you have on the board. And Devynni, I'll have you know you have 300 as well, making it a tie between the both of you. It's time to break this tie and advance on. Next question it is. Who pledges $124 million to help transform Shreveport into a major film and TV hub? Jean.
50 Cent Studios.
What's the idea behind this plan that he has?
So he wants to make Shreveport the hub for film, TV, production, big podcasts, big live events. Like, he just wants to make it this huge hub for all things entertainment. Yeah.
And if anybody could do it, I think it's 50, by the way.
For sure. He's done a lot of big, great things in the entertainment world.
Agreed. How much is this plan projected to generate in the local economy?
So in the local economy, over the next 20 years, it's projected to bring in $18 billion, which is a great amount. That's crazy to think how that influx it can bring to that community. So, hey, I'm here for it.
Yeah, again, if anybody can do it, 50 it is. How does the Louisiana governor feel about 50's project?
Oh, he's so excited. He's so welcoming. He's just like, yes, this is going to be great for the region's growth. Like, we're all about it. He made a whole video raving about it. It's Shreveport.
Yeah.
Okay? So this is huge for Shreveport. This is huge, period, but it's definitely huge for a town like Shreveport.
I agree. Would you say, Devynni, that 50 Cent is taking a page out of Tyler Perry's book?
Absolutely. Absolutely taking a page. They've been hanging out. We saw that time where they were hanging out, and he must have been downloading all the knowledge so that he could take it and run with it. 6,000 jobs for the community, $300 million in wages coming in. That's a big impact. So not only to be a hub for that entertainment, but to also help the community is great.
Yeah, this is going to be awesome for this community.
So cool.
I'm excited for them. Jean, 400 points. You are up. Devynni, you still at 300. We got more questions, y'all. Game is rolling on to the next one. Who responds to Ari Lennox's criticism of his TV show jokes? Jean.
Martin Lawrence.
Now, what show was she referencing, and what did Ari say about his jokes?
She was referencing his hit show, Martin, and she was saying that his jokes, if you know the show, he had his wife. I don't know if they got married. Did they get married?
I don't think they did. They end up getting married in the show? Okay.
Well, his lady, her best friend, they had like this brother-sister kind of relationship where they would always crack jokes on each other. And Pam is of darker skin tone, so Ari was trying to say like all of his jokes were colorist, like colorist jokes. And he responded by saying, no, like this is how black people crack. We call it crack back in the day. You know, this is how we crack on each other, but it's like joking on each other. And we were just keeping it real. We were just having good jokes against each other. And she even confirmed on a podcast, she was like, yeah, no, there was no ill intentions behind his jokes. She even went on to say, Ari, you probably need to look at who you are around and why you feel that way, because they weren't making you feel good about yourself.
Yeah,
exactly.
If you want to check out Martin's response to what Ari had to say, here you go.
I knew they were jokes, and you know that's the way, you know, black people, that's the way we joke. You know, we go hard, and you know, and me and Tashina were just having a lot of fun, and we were just keeping it real, and I was just keeping it real, and so that's why we got a lot of laughs out of it. So you know, she has a right to have her own opinion and everything, but there was no malice intent.
How do you feel about his response, Devynni? Does it seem sincere and genuine?
It does seem sincere and genuine, and honestly, I know how my people do. You can't pull up nowhere, a function, a cookout, a celebration, and you're not gonna feel it. They gonna get you for something. So, I mean, I agree with him.
We're starting to see a lot of this hypersensitiveness happen in this day and age. Do you feel like we're just in a hypersensitive world right now where like things are being taken too serious? Because a lot of things from back in the day that we could pass with are not kind of flying in this day and age. Is the world too hypersensitive?
It's so hypersensitive, it's annoying. Like, you can't say anything. We would discuss, like, back in the day, you could pretty much say anything, especially as a comedian.
Yeah.
The jokes were like limitless. There was no limit on what they were saying. They were coming for your grandma, your mom, your uncle, your baby, your disabled child. Unfortunately, you know. But now that would not fly. And I think it has a lot to do with just like social media and people just comparing themselves to other people and not feeling good about themselves and want to be, you know, told good things all the time. But it's like in the real world, you're gonna hear things you don't want to hear, and it's okay. But it makes for good jokes when you can relate and stuff like that. But again, in these days, they're just sad.
And I think the thing that makes a good joke because there's a little bit of truth to that joke. So that's what makes it like, funny, right?
Right. You got me, right? You got me.
Yeah. All right, ladies. Well, I have you know we are embarking on our very last question. Jean, you have 500 points on the board. Devin, you are at 300. Here we go. Last question in round 2. A 6-week clock is now ticking for many Floridians. Living with what? Devyni.
HIV.
Yes, it is ticking away. Now, being a black woman, knowing that we account for a large percent of new HIV cases when it comes to women, how does that make you feel hearing something like that? And then, like, what's your regimen to help combat contracting HIV?
So it definitely hurts my heart to know that black women are at the top of that list for contracting HIV and AIDS. Also knowing the culture, black culture, we don't talk about it enough, in my opinion, when we're growing up. Those conversations are not had, sometimes even about sex, let alone about HIV and things like that. So for me, I like to make sure that I'm aware. I like to make sure that I educate myself about things like PrEP. I also try to educate my teenage daughter to let her know what's going on in this world. We don't want to keep anything hush-hush, not in our household. You need to know so that you can be prepared for the real world.
Devyni brings up a great point about PrEP. Did you know that PrEP was something for black women, Jean?
I recently learned that.
Okay.
Going to a Koiya's event. Yes, so I've been told about PrEP. I have so much knowledge about it now, and I spread it because why not? Like, everyone needs to know. But it's a daily dose of medicine that you can take as a preventative if you're not using protection, other forms of protection. If you have, you know, been with someone who you think or know or has something that you can contract, you take that as a preventative. So I think it's a super, I love that they came out with this thing. Like, it's great.
Being a black woman, Devyni, knowing that we account for the highest percent of new HIV cases among women, why do you think black women account for a large portion of that?
I think it goes back to everything being taboo, or this topic being very taboo in our culture. So if it happens to you, you don't talk about it. If it's someone in your family, you don't talk about it. And it's something that needs to be talked about. Sadly, I feel like we could have prevented some of this if we just had the conversations, just spread the word, tell our friends, tell our daughters, tell our mamas. Like, you know, I think it's our duty now, especially with us being so educated, going to your events and learning more, hearing firsthand accounts of what happened to other people, other women. It's our time to, you know, we need to change these numbers.
For sure.
I absolutely agree. I could not agree more. PrEP is definitely something everyone needs to implement into their regimen to combat HIV. All right, ladies, that brings us to the end of today's episode. Jean is today's winner of Clock It.
You already
She
know.
said she would be, and she is the one that is winning today, leaving here with our Clock It chain, getting crowned. Love to see it. My goodness. Look at that. Doesn't she look great? Devynì, as always, it is a pleasure to have you join us.
course.
Jean, thank you for being
Congrats,
here.
girl.
And to our viewers at home, we'll see you tomorrow. Same time, same place for another episode of Clock It. Clock It.